Hey, welcome back. So I thought we would do one of those ranking style videos because I'm not brave enough to do Smash or Pass yet. Of course, this is going to be a Song of Ice and Fire, related. And I wanted to do one that we haven't really seen before. I mean, at least I haven't seen on YouTube before. So I thought we'd rank siblings. Like, would you like this person to be your sibling? Do they make a good one? Are they awful? So, yeah, we're going to use the tier system that you're seeing on screen now. S is superb. We want this person to be our sibling. Down to D, damn awful. Out of the family, for sure. We don't talk about them. The family gatherings, no, we don't talk about them. So, let's get into it. Let's start with the Hound and the Mountain, for example. They're probably good ones to start with because, the Mountain, Gregor Clegane, fuck no, way down in D. He is a bully. He did that to his brother, the sister, the mum. We don't know. It's, And what we do know of him in the story and how he just treats people generally, like, I wouldn't want him to be my brother. Nah, not even if he was on my side. The Hound, I mean, he's not that bad. It's not really that great. I mean, A, B, I'm going to stick him in B. We're going to do just middle for diddle with him. So, yeah, that's the Hound and the Mountain so far. Should we go into the Starks? We'll go very mainstream to start with. So we'll go oldest to youngest. Jon Snow, would you want him to be your brother? He's very sweet with Arya. I'm probably a bit more like Sansa though, keep myself to myself and do me stitching and shit. Yeah. But then he does abandon you and, well, I mean, you're abandoning him to go off to King's Landing. S or A? We'll go with A. A for Jon Snow. Robb Stark. He's a good big brother as well. We'll go A. I mean, you can't go very wrong with him, can you? Sansa. Not the bestest of sisters, is she? I mean, when everything kicks off in King's Landing and Ned gets arrested, like, she doesn't even think about where Arya is. I'm going to put her down at C. Yeah, C. Sansa. Arya? She is very family-oriented. She doesn't like her sister, though, but, yeah, she's going to have to be an S or an A, definitely. I am thinking A. I'm still reserving the S tier. What's going to qualify for it? I don't know. I feel like maybe Arya doesn't, so... Bran? Oh, he's a cute little brother, isn't he? I'd say B. I mean, you can't really go too wrong or too right. He's not old enough to have really proved himself as a good brother or, have much experience being your brother. Do you know what I mean? So we'll go for B with Bran. Rickon. Oh, baby Rickon. I want to put him above Bran because he's a little bit wild and, everybody loves a little wild child, don't they? But we can't go wrong. We'll put him in B with Bran. So that's the current Stark siblings. Yeah, Lannisters. We'll do the current story children. And then we'll go around all the adults after. Joffrey, D. He's a bastard. He is a little... I don't know if I can get away with saying what I think he is. I think I've probably already swear too much in the videos. Yeah, definitely D for Joffrey. He is a douchebag. Marcella, bless her, like, Marcella and Tommen, they do no harm, really. They are very innocent kids. I would put them up in, like, A tier. We're not going to judge them on who their parents are. But as siblings, they're fun. They like to have fun and be kids, because Marcella reminds us they are kids. So yeah, you'll do that. Oof. Should we go around the adults of the Starks and Lannisters? We'll go back to the Starks. We'll do Lannisters because we're here. Cersei and Jaime as siblings. Like, Jaime doesn't seem like that bad of a sibling, but he's not great. That whole thing with Tyrion's first wife and the dad and the sister, like, it's, oh my god. Where would you rank Jaime? But then he does, like, he comes through for you. If you get yourself arrested in a dungeon, he will, like, secretly set you free. But then if you're his sister, I mean, close your doors and windows. I blame Cersei for all that. Cersei is definitely going to have to go down in D because she is just terrible to both of her brothers. To Tyrion, she's always treated him like shit. Jaime, she manipulates the shit out of, and so, yeah. D for Cersei. B for Jaime. B for Jaime. Tyrion, I mean, he hates his sister, but with good reason. He's very standalone to his family. He's not really, doesn't feel like a sibling. It definitely feels like they've got different dads, doesn't it? Tyrion, I'm going to have to say either A or B because, you know, he's not too bad and he's going to be fun at family gatherings. We'll go with B because he might not be that great at being your brother. Although it seems like he was, you know, he wants to be your brother, you know, wants to be brothers with Jaime. He's just so far stood away from the family dynamic that it's hard to imagine him as a brother. Yeah, we'll go B. B for Jaime, B for Tyrion, D for Cersei. Let's go up to the Starks, the older of the Starks. Ned is a good brother. Assuming he's, you know, hiding secrets, you know, Jon's not really his child. You know, he's doing a lot to kind of keep the family honor. But by taking on the dishonor himself, I don't... And if you go off to war and die in battle, he'll come and marry your betrothed for you and take on being, you know, the heir to the house. You know, when Brandon dies and then Ned takes over. I'm going to say Ned has got to be an S-tier sibling. We've finally got one in that box. Ned isn't that bad. We're going to go for that. And he protects Lyanna because he's buddy with Robert Baratheon and he is really trying to claim her. But then he doesn't really stand up for her. I think he just hopes that she would reject him in her own terms, really, or keep him in line, you know, wouldn't be treated like how Ned sees Robert treat women. So S for Ned. Benjen, he's quiet. He can't really do anything wrong. He's, you know, he's got honor. He joined the Night's Watch and, you know, he's a very good ranger. And he came down for the little family gathering. We'll put him in A because you can't go too wrong with the quiet wolf. Brandon. Would you have wanted Brandon Stark to be your brother? I mean, he takes all the attention off of you because he definitely seemed like the loud one. I'd say B or C. B or C. I mean, didn't he pick fights with Littlefinger, or was that Edmure? I'm getting confused. We'll put him in C. Brandon goes in C. Lyanna, she seems fun as hell. Bit troublesome if you're her brother and then there's like a whole war started because of things you did. A or S? We'll put her in A. Yeah? Yeah. So, then we'll go on to, oh my god, Caitlin Tully's family, the Tully family. Would you want Kat to be your sister? I mean, I'd probably rather have Kat be my sister than Lysa. But if you're looking at it from Edmure's point of view, like, Kat's a bit of a bitch. He's supposed to be the heir of the house, and Kat's really been raised to be in that figure, so it's hard for him to make his stance. Kat, I think we'll put her. I'm gonna put her as a C tier. C for Kat, yeah. Lysa. I mean, I feel sorry for Lysa because she had been through a lot with, like failed pregnancies. She's obviously very erratic, but she plots and starts the whole like, oh my god, like Jon Arryn dying and everything. So yeah, D for Lysa, because family drama. And I think, yeah. Edmure. I mean, he really comes through when Robb needs him. I'd be proud to be like, if I was Kat, like, yeah, that's my brother Edmure. He's doing very well, with his armies. I'm going to put him in A. Not outstanding, so, like, we don't really know if he's very fun at parties. So I'm not going to put him in the A. S, sorry. Yeah, we're going to put him in A. There's no more Tully siblings. What family should we do next? The Greyjoys. Theon. I mean, you have to feel sorry for Theon because he was taken at such a young age. He's been, you don't know how Theon would have turned out if he just stayed at home with his parents. But then, we're not blaming him for his dad. But he's a smirky little git. I don't, yeah. It's hard because I really, like at the beginning of the story, you fucking hate Theon. You really do. And all that backstabbing with Robb and taking Winterfell and everything, like, fuck Theon. But then, Reek, you really feel sorry for him. Like, I don't know. Do you? I do. I feel sorry for him. To an extent, I just, yeah. And if you're Asha and you're trying to help him and then he won't leave, what a frustration. I really don't know. I guess I do. Theon's too much hassle. I don't want him to be my sibling. Asha, though, like, yeah, she got to stay at home, so she was raised with the Greyjoy ways. And she fucking thrived. I mean, she's got to be S tier. She comes after to save Theon, even in, like, the current story as we see it, up to, the sample chapter for Winds. She's trying to get Theon to not be burnt alive. She's got to be S tier. What other siblings should we do? Martells down in Dorne. Would you want Doran Martell to be your brother? The head of the house who's responsible for answering to, the king or queen, whoever, well, there's always a king in recent histories. From Oberyn's point of view, damn, that's frustrating. Also, side note, I'm kind of working on a little parody song that's from Oberyn's point of view. Is that a yay or a nay? Let me know. Yeah, I don't know. Doran, I mean, the family hasn't been attacked. They've stayed safe. He's gonna have to just be mid-tier for Doran B. Oberyn, damn, what a fun brother. He's fun at family gatherings. But then he does cause drama. If he wasn't such a little stirrer, I'd put him in S, but we're gonna keep him in A tier. Oh, what about the younger children of Doran? So like Quentyn and Arianne. I don't know what it is about Arianne. I just love her. She's my princess of the story. Quentyn, bless him, he's been raised with this, like, I have a purpose, this is my, I need to do this. If that is Quentyn. Yeah, I'm joking. I mean, it's not his fault that he hasn't had much contact with his sister, and therefore she really resents him because it's like, oh, Quentyn this and Quentyn that. Well, he's my heir. But then, I mean, as brothers in the field when he's fighting, I think he's good. We'll call it. I can't fault him. He followed his duty to the end, so we're going to put him in A. Arianne, and she's problematic. I'd probably put her way down in C because she's plotting and she trusts people that I'm not sure if we should trust. Like, not Darkstar, the other guy. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. You'll tell me. I'm sure you'll tell me. Yeah, C for Arianne. And then there's another one, isn't there? Tristan Martell. The one that Myrcella gets betrothed to. Betrothed. He's very middle, isn't he? Like, he's just gonna have to go in B. Yeah. I feel like we don't know the sand snakes well enough to really rank them. Although that youngest one that is off, well, one of the young ones that's off with Arianne in her Winter sample chapters, she seems like fun. She's like a little Arya. It's so cute. Well, we'll stick her in the ranking systems. I'd love her to be a little sister. We'll put her in A because we don't know how problematic she might end up being. Oh my god, we've forgotten the Targaryens so far. I do not want Viserys to be my brother. Fuck no. No. A gold crown for you indeed. D. Bomb tier. Daenerys, she seems like a good sister, She wasn't too whiny, I guess. She seemed quiet. She seems like she's been very sisterly to her handmaids. But then in the current story, if she's gonna, she has a long lost brother. Young Griff. Oh, damn. That could really get ugly. And I think she'd go there. We'll put her in A. nah, we're not. I think she would still be. I mean, she let Viserys get his fucking crown, but he did deserve it. So, we're gonna hold some reservation and put her in the A tier. Rhaegar, would you have wanted him to be your brother? I mean, apparently, he wasn't fun at parties, but he always got the attention, singing and stuff. So that's nice. He seemed committed in his weird ways to the things he thought he had to be committed to, like, well, one, his poetry and history, that reading aspect, but also when he thought he had to become a fighter, he committed to it. Yeah. A? B? B, because he did start a war by running off with Lyanna and, kind of ended your house. Maybe it should be C because he's too problematic. Yeah, we're going to stick him in C. Okay. Righty. Should we do another one? We'll do another one. Who else? The Martells, who am I about? The Tyrells. So, Marjorie, she seems very sisterly. She seems like a really good sister to Loras, doesn't she? I'm gonna have to put her in A. I'm reserving, because, yeah, I don't know, the way she kind of uses, obviously, the other women in her company. I'm gonna put her in A. Loras Tyrell, I mean, he's very committed and, there to protect his sister. B? A? May as well stick him in A. I mean, how many big problems can we find with him? I mean, he's a bit of a pompous git, but he's a knight. They all are. And we don't really care about the other ones from Tyrells, really. What about the older Baratheons? Stannis, Renly, and Robert? Oh my dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Renly seems fun. Although, when you're thinking, would you want these people to be your siblings? Like, they will try and usurp you. Or, well, usurp your heirs. Well, the people you think are your heirs. Oh, God, it's too complicated. B for Renly, because he's not too bad. I don't know. He's fun. And he's like, I'm not here to draw swords. I'm here to give you a peach, like, this life, enjoy it. I like that about him. Should we put him in A? A for Renly, then, and Stannis is going to have to be B, because Stannis is a decent brother. He's very loyal to Robert when he was, during Robert's rebellion. I don't know, actually. Well, if he didn't kill Renly, or, yeah. If he didn't kill Renly, I would put him in A, but we're going to stick him in B. What about Robert? Would you want Robert to be your brother? Bit of a lout. But, dude's ambitious. You can't eye on that. There's going to be benefits. B for him as well, I think. I just, in middle, I'm not too either way with him. I don't know if I'd really... Yeah, no, we're going to stick Robert in A. We'll have Robert... Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. What other siblings do we have? I'm going to do one more set, and then we'll do a follow-up video, and you can, leave suggestions in the comments, because I'm trying to do a less edited video, so I'm just going off the top of my head here. The Freys. No, fuck them. D for all of them except Oliver. We will stick him in B. The Freys, all of them, every one of them can go in D tier, except for little Oliver. It is Oliver, isn't it? The one who squires for Rob. Yeah, we'll stick him in B because he is not too bad. Because he's afraid, because of his last name, he's not going to go any higher. Yeah, we'll do one last set. As we've already talked about the Lannisters, we'll do Tywin and Jenna. Jenna seems like a good sister. I'd like her to be my sister, and yeah, she's she's a good auntie. If we saw more of her, or maybe see more of her in the future, I hope we see more of her in Winds. She's really got to have something to do, because we're running out of, Lannister characters or Lannister supporting characters. Yeah, I'd stick her in A for Jenna. Tywin, he sticks up for Jenna, so he's not all that bad, even though he is an absolute prick. And we love him, but he's still not very nice. We'll stick him in C, because if he's your brother, then he's going to be on your side at least. I mean, from Kevin's point of view, he's not too bad of a brother at least, Kevin will stick in B. Tywin C, Jenna A. That's going to be it for today, alright? So, yeah, if you want another one of these, if this is watchable, good, leave some more sibling comments below, or suggestions for other ranking style videos, or whatever else, yeah, have a good day. Like, subscribe and all that. Cheerio.